guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about horror TV series, or they're not really TV series. Some of these air on TV, most of them don't actually. A few of them are like Netflix and Shudder exclusives, but like they are a series, okay? I had the idea to do this because I didn't realize that Slasher came out with a fourth season. Like, I remember it on Netflix, and apparently Shudder came out with Slasher Flesh and Blood, and yes, okay, so I'm halfway through that now. So I figured I'd do my Fave 5 horror TV series. So, getting started, these are my favorites. They're not going to be everybody's favorites. I say that all the time, but I have different tastes than everybody else. You have a different taste than me. I will tell you that Walking Dead is nowhere near this list because I don't like it. I'm sorry. I don't like Walking Dead. It just got... I don't know. It got annoying to me. Yeah, anyway. In that vein, though, we'll start off with number 5, is Z Nation. Z Nation is basically the Asylum Walking Dead. It has DJ Qual in it, which I really love. I love him as an actor. I think he's so cute and so fun. And the characters are way more... I don't know, the characters are more fun in Z Nation than in Walking Dead. Like, in Walking Dead, everything's so serious all the time. In Z Nation, no. I love Addison is like one of my favorite characters, but then like Murphy's cool as fuck, even though he's like kind of a bad guy. And well, DJ Qual, he's up in like Alaska somewhere, and I forget, Northern Lights is what he calls himself over the PA, I think, CB, I think. I think it's just a fun show. They get into the season where I forget her name. But they meet up with this other crowd, like the 4th season, I believe, the last season. They go to like this town, and Lieutenant Lily? Or something Lily. I think her name is Lily. I like her. That actress actually plays the villain in Superhost on Shudder. Superhost is amazing. So, and she's great in it. So I'm looking... keep an eye on that actress, because she's cool. She's adorable. I like her. So yeah, Z Nation, basically it's a Walking Dead zombie survival show. Just that it's way more fun than Walking Dead to me. Way more fun. It's just so out there and fun. Like, that's the main thing for me, is that it's fun, okay? Walking Dead just stopped being fun for me after they left the prison, really. Like, I'm just not a Walking Dead person. But anyway, that's number 5. Is Z Nation. So number 4, from here on out, actually, they're all kind of anthologies. So one is actually an anthology, but like, yeah. So number 4 is Channel Zero. I think they stopped making these as well, which makes me very sad. I don't think I've disliked a season of Channel Zero. My favorite season... Maybe be Dream Door, because yeah, Dream Door is the one with the contortionist clown, right? Because that one has Barbara Crampton in it, and I really love Barbara Crampton. But yeah, no, Channel Zero, every season is different, and it's all taken from creepypastas, really. Now, I used to have quite the obsession with creepypastas. I still do love me some Slenderman, but like, not the movie, because what was that? But like, I don't know if y'all were into like the Slenderverse type situation, but I was very deep into that. Everyman Hybrid, freaking Tribe 12, Marble Hornets, like, I was obsessed. So, I was always hoping for a Channel Zero Slenderman kind of series, but it didn't happen, sadly. But they did do Candle Cove, they did Butcher's Block, they did Dream Door, and there was another one, No End House. They did that one, and I thought, I didn't dislike a season. I loved every season. So yeah, every season's different, which is why it's like an anthology, and that's like pretty much every other show that I have here, is that every season is different. So yeah, Channel Zero, so much fun. It's a little bit more fucked up than Z Nation. I have really fucked up taste in stuff. The weirder it is, the more I like it, which you will see as this list goes, okay? So Channel Zero, yes, Channel Zero is great. Number 3 is actually Slasher. I watched season 1 of Slasher. I like the premise, the acting got me. The main actress in season 1 of Slasher. I don't know what it is about her, but I just didn't like her. I think it was the fact that she was trying not to pull an accent, but it would slip out. But it's really good. Slasher is one for gorehounds. I'm a gorehound. I love me a lot of gore. And Slasher, especially this season. I am on I just finished episode 3. And this season is bringing the gore, and it is beautiful. This is season 4. Season 1 is a 7 Deadly Sins killer type thing. Season 2 is a campground, like cabin in the woods type situation, but it's like in the winter. That's a really good season. Season 3 is really fucked up. It's like an apartment complex type thing, but it's really fucked up. And season 4 now is almost like this Ready or Not, Knives Out family type situation where everybody's an asshole and they're being put through these trials a la Jigsaw, or like, I don't know, what's that one with Brittany Snow in it where they have to do the challenges? Would You Rather? Like something like that. Like there's these challenges to get the money from like the patriarch of the family who dies in the first episode. That's a spoiler, but not really. He dies literally in the first episode. It is the main plot of the show, is that he has passed away. He's assisted suicide. But the best thing is he's played by David Cronenberg, which, who saw that coming? Okay. It's great. It's gory. I like the fact that they have the same actors in most seasons playing different characters. We'll get back to that, and you know what I'm talking about if you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, Slasher is amazing if you like gore and you like really shitty people having really shitty things happen to them. Because everybody's an asshole, especially in this season. And in season 3 too, actually. Like, season 3, I was rooting for everybody to fucking die. And it was great when they did. Number 2 is Shudder Original Creepshow, which is legit an anthology series. Creepshow is amazing. I think they're just releasing their 3rd season now, or is it their 4th? I don't know, but like the Bob Ross episode with Bob Ross versus the Evil Dead, like how amazing, how cool is that? The very first episode's like a play on the very first Creepshow. Holy shit, I kinda kick myself for forgetting his name. Stephen King plays him. The green moss thing. It'll come to me as soon as I stop filming. It will. But yeah. Yeah, Creepshow's fun. There's 2 parts to every episode, the first and second, and it's just Creepshow. It's just like the movie, but more. More ridiculous, more hilarious, there's a lot of gore, there's some great effects, it's great. A lot of actors just pop up, like Adrienne Barbeau pops up in the first episode, Lance Hendrickson pops up in this, Sam Raimi. It's great. It's great. Creepshow, they're doing a great job with Creepshow, the series. It's wonderful. It's on Shudder. Yeah, I don't think I was sponsored by Shudder or something, but like, I have 70 subscribers. I'm not sponsored by fuck all, but like, Shudder hit me up, because like, I'm obsessed with Shudder. So number 1, if you haven't figured it out by the anthology theme and the same actors in every season, American Horror Story. I am American Horror Story obsessed, okay? Some seasons hit better than others. Apocalypse, I'm looking at you. Wasn't a big fan of Apocalypse. Roanoke started to grow on me after a while, but like, Apocalypse, not so much. Love the first 3 seasons. I think everybody can agree that the first 3 seasons are amazing. Coven, Asylum, and Murder House are so good. But like, they're getting better now, because 1984, I am obsessed. I've watched through that season so many times. I love 1984. I wasn't a big fan of Cult to a degree, but that's because Cult's actually kind of freaked me out. This season, though, double feature, this season. If you aren't watching this season, watch it, because it's good. It is good. The first half is just over, Red Tides, I believe it's called. It's basically a Stephen King vampire movie stretched out over 5 episodes. I think it's 5. Yeah, it feels so much like Stephen King, and holy shit, Frances Conroy is a goddess in this season. She is so cool as Belle Noire. I love it so much. And Evan Peters as well as her like little sidekick thing. Amazing. Like, and the little girl in this, I am not big on kids in movies and stuff, but the little girl, yes, she is perfect. She is a stone cold bitch, and she is perfect. Now we're gone on into the second half of the season, which is just getting started, which is Death Valley, and it's aliens. People have been crying out for aliens ever since Asylum in American Horror Story. I love the alien plotline. I love it so much. Some people didn't want the aliens to happen, but I wanted the aliens to happen, and it's so good. There's parts of it that's in black and white, and it's supposed to be back in the 50s? 50s? When Eisenhower... I'm Canadian. When was Eisenhower president? I don't know, but... I think it's the 50s when Ike was president, but he's in it, and it's filmed like a very cheesy 50s sci-fi. It's like something out of The Day the Earth Stood Still or something. Like, it looks like an Ed Wood movie, okay? It's great. And then you move on to present day, which I'm thinking is the part that's going to tie into Red Sands, where you have the most unlikable characters ever that get abducted by aliens, and now they're all pregnant, including the guys, which is, yes. Okay, so I can't wait to see where this is going. I'm like dying for Wednesday so I can see the next episode. So yeah, my favorite horror TV series is American Horror Story. So that's my fave 5. Let me know what yours are if you want. If you don't, you don't. You don't have to agree with me. This is just my taste, okay? So that's it. That's I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go, and I will see you guys in the next video.